Ryan Sullivan of the Ivory Connection here. We're talking hybrids today, man. I've got a really unique little guy here. He's trying to take my face off. He's about done being messed with for today. He's not a bad dude, but he just much prefers being held from underneath and fully supported than leered over to. You know, this is kind of a predatory response that I'm giving him right now. So maybe we'll back up off of him just a little bit while we talk about him and let him calm down a little bit. This show will not be like the Bar Check channel where I'm instigating stuff with animals and trying to make them bite me. It's my job, honestly, to make sure that my animals have the least amount of stress going on in their life as possible. I'm not here to instigate bites or to get likes off of excitement. I'm here to educate you guys and bring y'all some love and enjoyment the way that I have enjoyed it with this hobby my whole life. So, you know, with that said, you're looking at a Super Ball here. This is the cross between a leopard ball that is het for pied, and the mom was a matrix blood that was het for T positive. And this little guy has both codons visually expressing themselves, and there's a pos chance he could have some recessive hiding down in there. Really, really neat animal. Really cool to have around for future projects even. So we'll kind of spin him back around here. You can get a real good look at him. And that head, man, it's about the only part of him that really looks ball python. He's got the shape to the head of a ball, but everything else about him just screams blood. The real wide body. He's even got the ringer marker of the matrix, the big halo on the top of the head here. Just an extraordinary animal. I know hybrids get a lot of flack. A lot of people out there want to say things, you know, like they're not natural and they wouldn't survive in the wild, blah, blah, blah. Nothing we do in this hobby is natural or really would thrive in the wild as far as you start talking morphology. Albinos, yeah, you'll find one here or there, but they're not thriving populations of albinos of any of the stuff in the wild. Bright orange snakes, bright white snakes, these ivories that I'm producing that have blue eyes and black eyes and these just really wonky looking stuff, they're not thriving in the wild, none of it. So like our whole goal here is to make the craziest wild looking stuff that you've ever seen, stuff that wouldn't exist in the wild. So I don't understand really the hybridization debate, why this is any different than making any other crazy morph that wouldn't thrive. To me, this is like the evolution of our hobby. This is the next big step. I mean, we're doing stuff that is just next level these days with these animals. We've got animals from different continents creating viable, thriving offspring with genetics from all over the place. To me, that's the future of our hobby, man. You know, as we get to where we can only bring in so much and they're restricting all sorts of our importation rights, to me, like, what else are you going to do with your normal ball pythons? You might as well make some cool hybrid stuff out of them. It's better than flooding the market with animals that are already out there. So, really unique animal, man. You don't see these guys often. I don't think this morph combo has ever been made. Like I say, this was matrix blood to leopard ball with all sorts of hets attached. Just a spectacular specimen. And like you say, too, he was all hot to trot when we were leering above him. But once he realizes that we're not a predator, we're not out to eat him, he calms right down and he starts to explore again. And there's nothing really aggressive about that guy. That was just his predatory prey response. He was making sure that I wasn't going to scoop down and eat him like a hawk. Ryan Sullivan, the Ivory Connection, talking hybrids, man. Y'all have a good day.
Ivory Connection.